right, everybody, Kelly here, and in this very quick video, uh, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use your MLS as a realtor to pick a farm area. And the way that we do this is not difficult, but you have to make sure that when you're farming the right neighborhoods. And what qualifies as a right neighborhood? Basically, a lot of homes are selling based on the amount of homes in that neighborhood, right? It's very simple. There's a lot of videos and people say, well, here's how you calculate your, just do what I show you. You're welcome to go figure out the math, figure out percentages. I like to go 4% or higher turnover rate in a given neighborhood. And I also like to see between 30 or more sales per year to be worthy of spending money farming. One last thing, if you're new at this, typically stay away from an area where it has like there's one or two agents that are the majority of the sales. They already own that neighborhood. Now you can farm that neighborhood, but it's going to take you a little bit longer and better offers to start to take market share. Having said that, let me share my screen. So how are you going to do this? I use Stellar. Everybody's MLS will pretty much do the same thing. And if you have any problems, just reach out to your local MLS. There's probably a local number you can call and get a hold of their tech support, and they'll walk you through it. But they should all do about the same thing. So what I do is I come in and I mark active. I want to know what's currently active in the neighborhood. Pending, how many homes are pending? And then this is the big one, sold. Now, when you first log into Stellar, it says 0 to 180. I changed that to 365. Now, for the purpose of this, I'm asking for no new construction. It kind of skews everything. And then I'm saying I don't want anything in a 55 plus neighborhood, right? You're welcome to do whatever you want. I'm showing you what I do. This is just for illustration purposes. All right, so once all of that is done, I don't put in county, city, I don't do any of that. I'm just going to go straight to the map. And what's going to happen is it's going to pull up pretty much where I live. Here is an area. So let me scroll back out. Okay, let's scroll back out. Here's basically my area. I live just north of Highway 50 in this area. But here's the area we're going to look at just for this farm, right? So this is a neighborhood right here, and it's separate from this neighborhood. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to use the polygon right here, the polygon, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to separate this neighborhood from that neighborhood. Because I'm going to, for the purpose of this, I would like to farm both neighborhoods differently. I want to get results from both. I'm going to track both. All right. So there we go. Now I'm going to go into results, and you'll notice there are 56 homes, 56. And you'll look at all the solds, right? And if you want to see if there's a dominant agent, just simply go to office name or agent name, and just look and see if you see one person here. This is a pretty dominant agent, but you know what? I don't see just one person that's showing up as in the first half of it as dominant. So this would be a great neighborhood to go ahead and farm. So once you have that information, the next step, and I'm not going to do this on this video, I'm just showing you how to pick a farm area. The next step is how many homes are, like, I want to know how many homes are in the neighborhood, because if there's 5,000 homes in the neighborhood, but they only sell 30 a year, that's like 1% or less. I'm not going to farm that area. I happen to know this particular farm turns over a rate of about 4.9%, which is perfect, right? If you find a neighborhood over 5 or 6%, you better be farming it. But here is a neighborhood that has about 1,000 homes total. Now, this is actually a combination of two neighborhoods, but because I know the area, it's almost like that's one big area. So when I'm farming this, the strategy is to make sure that every month I'm in front of them with who I am, my brand, what we do, and what makes me unique, my offers. It's not always going to be, hey, do you want a home evaluation? This video is not for me to share those strategies. This is to show you how to farm, right? So here's what I'm going to say. If you're watching the video and you want more information, if you want to know, number one, how to find out how many homes are in that farm. If you want to know how to get every contact piece of information, I'm talking about everything from address, names, everything. Comment below on the video. I'll do a separate video on that. I'm not going to put that one on YouTube, but I'll do a separate video you can watch. And you can see how to take this to the next level. If you want to know how you can use every door direct mail or a direct mail company like I do, we use both. I'll also put that on the video and give you some suggestions on how to do this. So that's what I'm going to say right now, guys. This is how you farm an area if you want to farm. And this is how, for some of you, you are going to, for the rest of 2023, start to see some market share. Let me drop one story. I have a very good friend of mine. Matter of fact, we've never met in person, but we know one another because of aligned interests. We spend a lot of time on phone calls and Zooms. Guy's name is Steve Angeline. Go check him out on Facebook and YouTube. He's amazing. He does what I do. Honestly, he's the master ninja at this. He uses both a regular direct mail company, and then he uses every door direct mail. And we were talking. He is in a neighborhood. He lives in a neighborhood of over 1,000 homes, and the turnover rate in his neighborhood is almost 4.5%. He sold 15 homes in his neighborhood. His neighborhood goes for $1 million or more in the last 12 months by becoming the dominant real estate agent by farming once a month. And he is crushing it. So great story. If you would like to find out more information on how to do all of that, comment below on the video. Say, Kelly, I'd like to know more. Drop the video. I'll drop a video. It'll be a little bit more detailed, kind of outlining the steps on how you're going to do this. And from that, you guys can then take that and become a Geo Farm Ninja. Guys, what'd you think about that? Drop me some comments below. Tell me what you thought about that. Did you know you could use your MLS to do that? It's pretty cool, isn't it? If you're a newer agent, this is something that you can start today and over the next 12 months. Depending on your message and your vehicle, start to see some pretty spectacular results. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. And until I see you on the next video, drop comments below.